Hey guys, and welcome to another video. Sorry it's been so long, but today we've got a review of this quite amazing photo book. It's from a company called Saal Digital. All links will be in the description if you want to check them out at any time. Yeah, basically I'm going to run through all the options for the book, what I chose, why I chose them, and hopefully you can make a choice on whether Saal Digital are for you. Now I must say, before I go any further, Saal Digital have provided this book for me. I got a voucher to spend online on any of their photo books, any size, any finish, and with the option to review in return. So I'm going to run through my first impressions of this book. It's a 29 by 19 photo book. It's hardback and it's got a beautiful matte finish, which is, I don't know if you can see that reflection on the camera there, but there's no gloss on there whatsoever. A real silk matte finish, and it feels so expensive, luxurious, and it really is top end. You're not going to get much better than this for your money. As it comes, this would be $39.95 delivered, I think. So including delivery, which takes a couple of days, delivered by DHL in the UK. Again, fantastic tracking services on that, so you're going to know where your book is at all times. Let's go through the book. So my first intentions was to fit the images over to one side, as you can see here, and leave a space to either write in or add some text in relation to the images. So I'd be using this as a portfolio. These are all my own photos. But now that I've received the book and it's so nice, I don't really want to ruin it and write in it. So I'm thinking of just leaving it how it is. If anything, I just pop some sticky notes in there for people to see when they're looking through my portfolio. I don't really want to go ruining the inside. This photo I picked because it's got really vibrant colours in it. It's got these greens and the reds that really need to pop and stand out. So I wanted to see how Saal would deal with that. I can't knock the image quality at all. I mean, I will try and get some close-ups, some B-roll in here for you, so you can see high quality images of this book, but whatever I show you isn't going to justify just how good this is. It's literally, as you would see it on screen, is how it's presented in this book. Now it's on this really thick stock. You've got these really beautiful spreads here with a slight gloss on them, you can see in the reflection, and it's also a lay flat book, so no creases in the page or down the middle here in the spine section. There's no disruption of the photograph at all. A lot of people will tell you when designing books not to overlay this middle section for that reason, where the book tucks in and you may lose some of your image, but you don't get any of that here. It really lays flat and you get a completely lossless image. Again, I was looking at a close-up this time, really trying to capture this sharp text across the front of this car, and it does it again spot on. I cannot knock how crisp and strong and bold the colours are as well. Really impressive. This, another old picture of mine. This was actually taken on a smartphone, I think, because I didn't have my camera with me at the time. But again, it's really helped. Obviously I've edited it, post-edited it in Photoshop or Lightroom, but it's done such a good job of the colours. You would never know that that was taken on a smartphone. This I picked because it was a real dark image with loads of natural effects that we used. We didn't want to do much in post-editing. So what we've done is we've been allowed into a cellar, which is beneath our town, and we had to take a photo for Hobgoblin beer, which are based near where I live. And what we've done is just stand the bottle on a step. We've got the natural light coming down from a grate, like on the street, so that's beaming down on the bottle. And then we've also got this floodlight, which we've just kind of used to flare the lens, and you can see the lens flare quite clearly on the image. So again, this was a test for a darker image this time rather than the bright colours, and again it's dealt with it absolutely perfectly. There's no sort of grain, and again it's exactly how the photo appears on screen. So I haven't got any issues with the management of dark images as well. This may look really dark on camera, but this is how the photo looks on screen as well. What I wanted to do, because this was at a music festival, we won the competition with this image for Hobgoblin, and they sent us to a Bloodstock festival to get some photographs and videos for them, and what a weekend that was. It was amazing. But I got the pictures of the boots and the feet, people standing watching the festival, and I really wanted to capture that muddy festival feel. So obviously in the UK the weather is pants, so I wanted this really dark, grungy and muddy image. So that is why it's quite dark. But again, Saal Digital have managed to print that absolutely perfectly. You don't lose any of the shadows, you don't lose any of the quality in these darker areas. Another from the festival here, using a mix of light and solid black. I wanted to see what the solid blacks were like with Saal, and it's really good, really good. Probably the best that I've seen in terms of print. There's no colour change in that or anything. Again, what you see is what you get on screen, so no worries about losing any colours or difference in colours. The reds perfectly stand out, the blacks are solid, and the quality, again, you can't knock it. Testing a black and white image this time. Again, a darker tone, really wanted to capture that festival feel, and again it's absolutely perfect. This is one of my favourite images actually. Kids watching the music, and it was really nice to see families and stuff enjoying that kind of thing. So really wanted to capture all of the environments that I've come across at the festival. So this is a dark image, just wanting to see how that picks up on print rather than digital. This could be better, admittedly, but this was shot at very low light with a really high ISO. So I can't really complain too much, because there was grain in the original image, so you are going to get grain in the print. But the quality of the print, again, you can't knock it. It's really impressive. What you see on screen, you get slightly more details in this wood here. There's I don't know if you can see that, there is a wood grain down this side, and you do lose a slight bit of that, but nothing too much that's going to ruin anything. This was a real test for it, to be fair. We've got a nice sepia mixed tone image here. It's got a slight blue tint in it. I just wanted to see how it would deal with that slight gradient in colour, with the browns and slight blue in the shadows. Absolutely perfect. That looks probably better than it does on screen actually, this one. Really like this photo in print. This is an action shot walking down one of the mountains in the Lake District. Again, you get that lovely shine, but not too much to obstruct the photo and the colours. Now this cover wraparound was also taken by me at the Lake District. I'll try and open it up and show you the entire image. It looks brilliant, and there is many options for the cover and the layout inside. And what I'm going to do now is go through all of the software with you and show you the options. And obviously this is quite a standard book for the money that I had to spend on Saal Digital's website, but you can go above and beyond this. So this is quite basic, although it's an incredible book, you can do so much more. So we'll get into that now. So here we are, we're in the software now. It's called Saal Design Software UK, version 4.0. What you do, you download this from the Saal Digital website. It's really easy to set up, and basically you do all your shopping and all your designing in this software itself. So basically, we'll start from the beginning. So when you first open the software, it will look like this. You get the option of many different products. We're going to go into Photobooks. Now this is the one that I picked, the Photobook 28 by 19. I think I might have said 29 earlier. It's 28 by 19, and that is $29.95. So we're going to go ahead and pick this one, and now you get all the options and all the details regarding this book. Now as you can see here, it's got the lay flat option, so that's exactly what we want. And here is where it gets really good. You got the glossy cover, which isn't what I've got. You've got the matte, which I picked. Now you can also pick different linens. This is quite costly, but if you really want that luxury feel and really want to show off your product, then why not? I mean, if you've got wedding clients, people are going to love this this linen option. So you can pick linen, white, blue, off-white or pink. And there's a leather option as well. Now there's many different options for the leather, different colours. Again, £18. Metallic options, gold and silvers, again 18, and a wood and slate look, which again is £18. We're going to stick with the matte option at the moment. You can also add cover padding, so this would bulk out your book a little bit and add a little bit of protection to the cover as well. A padded cover will cost you £5 extra, so it's not too bad. That's very reasonable. I'm going to keep it unpadded. This is the option that I chose originally. And the spreads, I think I may have gone for matte finish, so that will take £5 off of your bill. Now this matte option is the option I've shown you. It has got a slight gloss. As you see, when I showed you that book in the light, there is a very slight gloss on there, but nothing that's going to obstruct any images. Whereas the glossy might. Obviously, you're going to get that realistic photo feel, the proper photos that you used to get developed. As standard, there's a barcode, and you can see in this image here there is a little image showing you where that barcode will be located. They add that as standard, but for £5 extra you can take that barcode out, so you can get that complete wraparound that we have in this example. And you can also add a gift box, so it'd be perfect for weddings and things like that to add a gift box, but that's an added £20. You could always buy your own gift box if you really wanted to, but the quality of Saal gift box will probably be a lot higher than you would buy on the high street, for example. Now you can change the amount of pages. We went with 26 to start with. and that is the least you can have for this book. You can go right the way up to 80 odd pages. Oh no, you can go right up to 120 pages, so really flexible. If we go into projects, we should be able to select the exact book. Here we go. So all of these in this drop down are the images that I selected for the project, and all I've done is made a folder on my desktop called Photobook, and this has got all the images in it, and it's just a case of finding this folder on your desktop and dragging the images across. So what you want to do is the front cover is going to be the first image on this slider, and then you can click on individual pages to switch between them. So if we wanted to, we could select that image, and you have many options that come up there. So you can either zoom in, out, or rotate. And down this side, down this right hand side, you have all of your layouts. So like I said, originally I moved it over to one side so I could add text afterwards. But you could change this to anything that you wanted. There are many options available, including a full width. We'll just click through a few of these to give you an example. If you really wanted to, you could get a couple of images on each spread. I just love the way that because of this flat binding, that you can really stretch these images across the page. I think it works really nicely. But yeah, that is pretty much the Saal design software. You can save and come back to it later. This is the beautiful thing. And then when you're finished, you want to just go add to shopping cart at the bottom, and that will take you through the purchasing stages, and you can do everything through this software. So there we go, guys. That is the Saal digital photo book in all its glory. If you have any other questions, please drop it down in the comments. As I said, all the links will be in the description to follow and get your own book printed. So let me know what you think, and give this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful. Thank you very much for watching, guys. See you next time. Goodbye.